The easiest way to find out what a good price for that new car would be is to let leasing companies do the negotiating for you. Leasing companies don't carry new cars in stock, but they'll locate the car for you at a dealer, and you can buy it through the leasing company, and they'll get you the best price. All you have to do is pick up the phone and call 2 or 3 leasing companies and ask them what their lowest sales price is on a particular model with all the accessories that you want, and you'll soon get a good idea of what's possible. Ask them also for the dealer's cost. They can probably tell you. What makes this easy for you is that they don't expect you to come into their office. They'll give you all the information you want over the phone. Remember, you're not cheating the car dealer by buying at dealer cost. Car fleet buyers can buy at several percentage points under dealer cost. Because the net cost to the dealer after factory incentives is considerably below the actual invoice cost from the factory, your objective should be to buy the car for dealer cost or anywhere up to 10% below actual dealer cost. Some leasing companies also sell used cars. Be careful here. You may get the impression that their used cars are all returned lease cars, when in fact some of them are junk cars picked up at the auction. Auction cars are typically trade-ins that the dealer didn't think were in good enough condition to put on the dealer's used car lot. Another frequently overlooked fact is that cars being sold at dealerships must meet basic safety standards to make the unit ready to sell, such as working brakes, lights, etc. If you're buying a used car rather than a new one, you will definitely want to run a check on the car's VIN number, VIN. VIN stands for a Vehicle Identification Number, and it's a code that the automobile industry uses to identify vehicles. The system was set up in 1954 and stayed the same until 1981, when the National Highway Traffic Safety Administrator standardized the numbering system. Each VIN number contains 17 characters which do not include upper and lowercase numbers I, O, or Q. That's to avoid confusion with the numbers 1 and 0. You'll find the VIN number by looking through the windshield of the car just above the steering wheel. If you can't find it, check the car's operating manual and call a dealership and ask them where it is. The history of a used car is vital to you. It tells you the entire history of the car from where it was made to the present day. Cars that have been operated in a northern state will have a shorter life than cars in the south or southwest and are more likely to have rust damage on the body. That's because the salt they spread on icy roads causes the rust. If the car has spent its life in Florida, the sea air could have been the cause of rust. Check the paint condition very carefully on cars that have spent their life in very hot states where the constant sunshine can damage the surface, and the constant sunshine can also give the interiors a hard time. There are 2 big players that can provide you with a history of the used car that you're considering buying: Carfax.com and Autocheck.com. It might cost you $20 or so to get a report, but it's money well spent. If you're buying a used car from a dealer, insist that they give you a copy of the report before you decide to buy. One word of caution on these reports, however: they only tell you what the previous owners have chosen to report. Most states require you to report accidents, but that doesn't always happen. Be sure to visually check the car for any apparent damage. For a used car, you'll find the website www.kbb.com invaluable. KBB stands for Kelly Blue Book, and they have been the main resource for pricing used cars for decades. They used to publish a blue book that every loan officer carried in his desk, and you had to call a loan officer and ask him to look up the value of the car because Kelly didn't sell the book to you. It was a trade publication until 1993, when the first consumer edition was published. This book quoted retail prices, called High Blue Book, and wholesale prices, which are called Low Blue Book. A dealer tries not to pay more than Low Blue Book and tries to sell at High Blue Book. Your objective should be to buy as close to Low Book as you can. It gives you a suggested price.